And obviously this one is centered around this bold red lip right here. I decided to pair a bold winged liner with it and some natural eyes. So this is for the classic girl. I love this red lipstick. It's my all-time favorite and it is so creamy. I don't know if I would wear a red lip on Valentine's Day. Whether you have a date this year or not, it's always an excuse to get glammed up, and that is exactly what this is. Full face, full glam, bold lip, bold liner, huge lashes. So if you guys are interested in this full face glamour look for Valentine's Day or any other occasion, please keep watching. First, I started by moisturizing my skin with my Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer, and of course went in with my Nivea Men Post Shave Balm for my primer. So first off, for my eyelids, I'm taking Peanut by Morphe on a big fluffy brush, and I'm throwing that right above my crease to act as my transition shade. As you can see, I've already filled in my brows with my Caramel Brow Wiz by Anastasia, and I did use a primer for my lids, just some concealer. So next I'm taking Caffe Macchiato by Morphe as well and throwing that right into my crease just to deepen it a bit. Then on that first fluffy brush, I'm taking Caffe Macchiato and throwing that in and above the crease just to add a little warmth. Next up, I'm taking my Color Tattoo Crayon in Barely Beige and throwing that all over my lid. This was my first time using this product and I actually really liked it because once you put it down and it dries, it does not move. So I really liked that. Then I'm taking Sweets by Morphe as well on a flat shader brush, and I did put this on the outer corner, but my camera did not catch me putting perfection on the inner corner, so yeah. Then I'm just taking a clean blending brush and just blending out those harsh edges. Next, I'm taking my black NYC liquid eyeliner and just drawing a wing. So doing a wing like this for hooded eyes can be fairly complicated, which is why I rarely do them. Basically, what I do is take my bottom lash line and kind of draw a line up to the tail of my eyebrow, but you want to make sure that you're looking directly into a mirror and not lifting your eyebrow like that right there when you draw your first line. Doing that will avoid any creasing from your eyelid when your eyes are open on your wing, if that makes any sense. So next you're going to want to take the end of your tail where you drew and draw a line directly towards the inner of your eye just to connect the two, and then what I do is go to the center of my eye and draw a very thin line. And then you're just going to want to even it all out, make sure it looks good, and I always take a Q-tip and clean up the edge of my tail. So then off camera I threw on my Vegas Nay Shining Star lashes. For the first time I really liked these. And for my foundation I'm going in with my Matte and Poreless Foundation by Maybelline on my Morphe 439 brush. I just got this in the mail probably 2 weeks ago and I haven't been using it much, but I really liked it today. It's good for a full coverage because it really helps you pack on the foundation and it's really nice. To highlight my face, I'm taking this shade from the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. Mine is in Fair, and I'm just drawing it in those weird triangles under my eyes to brighten, and of course down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. To blend all of that out, I took my sculpting brush by Real Techniques and just blended out the edges. And then with my finger, I went close to my lash line and kind of smudged it out like that. I found that that was the easiest way and it prevented any creasing. Considering that concealer is pretty thick and creamy, I'm going to set that with my Mercier powder, and I'm just using one of those triangle sponges to bake my under eyes. I rarely ever do this, but with thick concealers I find that it really helps me avoid any creasing throughout the night. Then I went in with that dark shade from that same kit for my contour, and to be honest, I did not like this shade whatsoever. It made me look muddy and dirty. I don't know if it was just because I'm very fair, but I didn't like it. So to blend it out, I did use that same Real Techniques brush, but as you can see, it just looked muddy. So to help cover up that muddiness, because I was not about to redo my face makeup, I'm taking my Fit Me powder in a couple shades darker than my skin tone to kind of bronze up my face. And I'm using a Duo Fiber Delium Tools brush for that. To set the rest of my face and help blend out all those powders I just put on, I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and a big fluffy brush by Real Techniques. I'm also going to use this to help wipe away that Mercier translucent powder that I have had baking under my eyes for about 3 minutes. Now to add a little more powder contour to my face, I'm taking my Hoola FIT Bronzer and my contour brush by Real Techniques and just kind of deepening those cheekbones. Next, I'm taking an eyeshadow called Amazon Jungle by Napoleon Purtis and using that as my blush because it is a really pretty flush of color, and I really like to use it as a blush rather than an eyeshadow. For my highlight, I'm taking Mary Lou-manizer by the Balm and using that on a fan brush, of course. Cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, middle of my nose, you know, all the good highlight spots. And to finish up my eyes, I just took Caffe Macchiato and smudged that underneath. Doesn't have to be neat or anything, I just wanted a little bit of dimension down there. To brighten my inner corners, I did want a very bright highlight there, so I took Mary Lou-manizer by the Balm as well and kind of piled that on with my pinky all over the center. To open my eyes, I'm taking my Scandaleyes eyeliner by Rimmel and of course just putting that right in my waterline. And mascara, of course, can't forget mascara. Now for the star of the show, my favorite part of today's look, I'm going to take my Napoleon Purtis lip liner in Rococo Red. Yeah, that's the name. I don't know where they got it from, but it is Rococo Red. And I'm just overlining my lips just a tiny bit just to kind of even them out so they don't look so little. And for lipstick, I'm taking Napoleon Purtis's Divine Goddess lipstick in Aphrodite, and oh my gosh, I'm not a red lipstick person, but this has always been my all-time favorite because it is very creamy, but it kind of acts as a matte lipstick, kind of a satin sheen, and it lasts all night long. I can promise you, it is my absolute favorite. That completes this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look today. I think it's so pretty and so classic. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!